Well, here we are. It's the 4th of March. You can possibly hear the dulcet raindrops on the roof of the polytunnel. These were the cosmos that were sowed a week ago, just before I had a week's break. As you can see, actually already plenty of germination. There's been no heat on, they've just been left in the polytunnel, which actually gets quite warm on a sunny winter's day. It's already been up to 35 degrees, but obviously it gets very cold on a winter's evening and overnight, because the polythene really doesn't provide much insulation, but that's fine for now. There's been no frost as such. So as you can see, the debate rages on about how you can't germinate in peat. Well, you can, but obviously it depends on, I guess, sort of different flowers have different requirements. So that was, what was that? That was 26 different cultivars, 6 pots, but 2 seeds in each, so just over 300. And then again today, week 2, exactly the same. And that's what successional sowing is. So every Friday I will be in here sowing 26 different cultivars of cosmos, 6 pots for each. I'll put 2 seeds in each just to make sure, and it really won't be long before I'll have several thousand of these cosmos growing. And I've started, as I say, a week ago, just because who knows what the weather's going to be like. So I need to have a minimum of 12 different cultivars, 5 plants of each, so minimum of 60 amazing plants ready for the 4th of July. And this kind of gives you a bit of the bit of background, I guess, and I'm winging it because I'm no professional grower. This is the background and as to what goes into making sure, I guess, if you're into exhibiting, that you've got your plants right at the right time. I'm not into putting flat plants in the freezer and slowing them down. I'm not into keeping them artificially warm. I will keep frost off, but as I said, so I've got this heated propagation bed which can keep the frost off, but that's probably only going to hold, what, 6, 7, maybe 800. And if I so, let's say here's the second one down here, which will soon fill up. And as you can see, when over here, all my hollyhocks already started to top up that national collection. So there's quite a bit of sowing work now going on. We just wander over to the hollyhocks. You might be interested, you might not. But as you can see, there's creme de cassis, lovely little hollyhock. It gets a bit drips from the polytunnel, turn the compost a bit green and damp here. It's not ideal, but we can move them around. But as you can see, they've started to germinate. There's a little blackcurrant whirl. What else have we got? I mean, I guess it also shows that not all cultivars germinate at the same rates, and some have better germination rates. Here's Peaches and Dreams, a double. And look, hello, here we are, saying hello to us. So that's where we are. Lots of sowing. There'll be lots of checking on the temperatures to make sure, certainly with the cosmos, that they don't freeze overnight, because that would be a disaster. The hollyhocks, it doesn't really matter, because once they're in here, hollyhocks are fairly hardy. As you can see, these that don't get watered don't get any water in here, and I just can't kill them. Not that I'd want to, because they can be quite pretty, just take a bit of space up in the polytunnel. So that's where we are with the sowing for Hampton Court. See you again next week, I guess.